When it comes to that ass, I'm just there to push the button, just in case bro not home. That's it.
That's literally where we ended.
Exactly. Because half the time he do it on his phone. So for these niggas to be like, oh man, like he's a commish. He done won 10 national championships out of 16 years. He gotta be cheating. Bro, I probably play NCAA for like an hour and a half now. Like, I get on, recruit, play a game, and get off.
And get the fuck off. Oh, God.
Power football with the run.
Oh, my God. Of course.
Open space at the 25. Nothing but green ahead.
I hate that he did all that shit.
A huge play for this offense after that great run.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start.
I gotta overcome all obstacles, man. I gotta play against coach. He just came from practice this shit.
You know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And
I'm not a.
This is your first opportunity in a major conference to make your first move.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that.
Shit, that's what's up.
But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are
what you coaching?
Back and forth across the country. A lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so cool.
And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
That's literally how I presented myself to the page. Like, I'm not coming in here to get me our way. I just want to help out.
Wrestled down at the 26.
That's respectable. That's respectable.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because some players you already trying to challenge, but when you got an early season
that's the first thing.
like this, all the
and coaches ain't on no spicy shit.
Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field.
Yes, sir. Spread it out. Go wide.
Keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the
Jameis Winston, touchdown!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road. You know, this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field. They score a touchdown. They made a statement.
Oh, yeah, cool. Go to that sideline. Let coach know that y'all want to tackle today. Yeah, so I can get on Apex, get some kills, you know. A joint practice, bro.
On the run, it's Bryant. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. The Gators pick
Man, he
up
did that first down.
The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really, really cooking, they've got some good good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Lets it fly. What a snag by the defense.
Thank you.
Going the other way.
Thank you. And me fast.
A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight.
Oh, okay, Keon Burks. Like, what are we doing?
How you want to start a game.
Defense is about firing off.
I think anybody's died in that situation. Like, at least I dove in the direction I was running.
Right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
I cut that way in and I dove. Like, I ain't
Bunch
dive in
formation
and
trying to confuse the secondary.
I hate that shit, man. Superman.
To the running back from the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20.
That's not
Touchdown,
gonna work.
Panther.
That's not gonna
He
work.
broke
Hey.
the defense and they couldn't catch him.
The sad fact that if Miami wouldn't have quit on me,
So many different ways, and they do it so
and
so
the second game I had versus Oregon,
small drives together, big drives
my running back Dom Aldrich
really had a great year.
would have 900 rushing yards in 2 games.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams.
He had 300 in a quarter and a half versus Miami, and this cat quit and called me a monkey. Like this pisses me off.
On the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds
Right,
in
but
football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field.
I believe 92.
Napping, the defense was ready for that one.
He just ran stride for stride with my
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Bryant.
Hey, that sounds like a hustler.
But they're going to mark him just
That's what that sounds like to me. He hustles on plays. He gets the job
Understanding
done.
Third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Boy, if they would have let you get that pass off.
Stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback,
Oh no, I ran straight into him immediately. That receiver you brought to the slot.
Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that
Oh, okay.
an opportunity. That time, I know
I'm about to say I ran straight into him.
the quarterback's got to have.
Can anyone catch it? Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
5 yards,
He's
so I
piled up
guess.
112 yards on the ground, and that's
Yeah,
just
because
another
cats be doing that downfield, exploiting the game. So I'm starting to take advantage of it for like the actual rule. If you within the 5 yards, I'm running straight into you. I might tackle you almost.
Defense of this caliber, you're going to have
But
some
like
sort
every
of
time I
balance,
do
right? You
that,
can't just
like
drop back
it
and throw
like
it
just
every
like
single
60
play.
off of
Nothing going on
like
that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and the ball.
Yeah.
On
And
second
let
down,
go
he'll
of the
let it
press when
fly.
you felt like letting go of the
Lets it
press.
fly deep downfield. And it's caught.
Oh no, I definitely know what you're talking about.
Mid-season concentration laps here in week 7.
Because now they say to press, it's still X, but like you can legit just tap it. But with all the like, I low key hate it because it's basically X factors in Madden. But with all the abilities, you really can't press nobody no more, man. If I try and press your receivers, because I scouted your team, I ain't gonna lie. Saw that nigga with 99 speed, 99 acceleration, dog. If I press that nigga, what am I gonna do? He got takeoff probably in his system. Even though he might not have it for real, he still got 99 acceleration. That nigga's gonna get off the line.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all.
And he intercepts it.
93 speed.
That's an overthrow.
I don't like how you tried to wiggle and knock me off.
Guys, so here's the offense back
Oh,
on the field
I
again.
don't like that. You trying to Madden 21 swerve catch and stuff.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
That's what you're trying to do as a defense.
It's has nothing to do with you touching the ball or not. Just
Get
trying
him
to
on the
save it.
ground, short gains. to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well,
No more. No, don't.
It opens up everything, and he's
Nah, we won't do that no more. Cause that was the white boy last year. The block. Oh, let's go!
He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter.
I definitely thought you was going to pick that because you ran straight with it.
He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the ball is intercepted. No real chance on.
I don't like that you knew what was coming. That doesn't sit right with me.
You can't take that and just keep running for a touchdown.
This should be the last play of the
That's
quarter.
so fucking clean.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air on first down.
Bro, he caught that, bro. Come
They made
on.
the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
Hey, just got one. Give me another ring.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Great pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Pretty with the first 5 games every year.
You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to
It
all
was
these
always like
targets.
right
and most
as I started to catch my
open
momentum.
tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch
First
it.
2
That's a
games, I'm
major
just making
deal.
sure that
And it's
the
picked
people that I
off
have in
again.
these spots, I
His night
actually want
vision
in these
hasn't
spots.
been on
See, like,
top.
when you get a clear, you get to take that just to the field.
Dog on my soul, I was waiting for you to say that.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
It was perfect. It was like you played it perfectly just like I did, but it makes me do a little spin around. Like,
Dog, have you experienced on this game when you get a pick and they make you just like run straight for a little bit?
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a
and you
touchback.
curve, yep.
Like, I did not notice that.
Wait, what? Oh, so you didn't hear about my situation with it was the old Texas A&M user that was stream sniping and shit.
Uh-uh.
The Gators sending
me and him
the
are playing
offense
a
back to
game.
work.
Close
Well,
ass
the good
game.
news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, and I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's lame as fuck.
Talk a lot about this at
I gave up. I gave up. And like that literally only either put him at 7 or tied the game for him. And I gave up. Like I was like,
no. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
That's some
They
bullshit.
make the stop after the catch and still some work.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost pulled a U versus my brother. I almost stopped playing the game and just quit. When them niggas gave him that touchdown, I had this dude tackled back on the ground, and they like, nah, he scored. He got up and got in there. Yeah. I almost stopped playing the game forever.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Nah, bro, don't get quiet. Keep the conversation up. The more we talk, the more fuck-ups happen.
Would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Because they definitely was supposed to make me pick that, but this cat just swapped his hand up there. Damn, your boy said he just got here, and this is the score.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. A quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go.
Score should at least be 28-14. I give you that. At least.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Lets it fly.
When I tell you the corner routes, on this game remind me of the Madden cheese corner routes when that was Cat's whole offenses. Like, just throw the corner out, you gonna score no matter what. That literally makes my skin burn.
One inside a jam-packed PITT Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Buffalo. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes,
exactly.
We'll see it right here.
And how about
like,
that
if
one?
you're mad at me for telling you to stop paying beat, the common denominator, like I say every time, you're in there, I made the read, and you have the one high safety. Or no safety at all, either way.
You know what the problem is? And I'm sure you probably say this a lot while you playing. Motherfuckers, they never play football.
This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling.
Yeah, motherfuckers, they never play football, man. They just play the game and then be like, oh, well, this is what happens on the game, so this is how it should go. No, bro. Play some fucking football, then you'll understand.
Like the real will see, like
has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive.
Exactly.
No safety help is audible. They got to whatever they were in and was throwing the bomb to their best player.
Especially when they got the personnel at receiver that you got.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's up. Tackled almost immediately. They're well
Even
short
when
of
I
the
had,
first down.
even when I had the off years, I didn't have the 99 speed. My 90, I remember Hartman a few years ago. Hartman was a route runner, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. All I did was put him in the slot because they had another outside receiver.
My guy is a little bit more athletic than that.
Put him in the slot, he starts
to
fucking
win
eating.
this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
Like, I don't need the speed. It's nice. It's fucking beautiful because everybody has speed.
The marker, it's 4th and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will
I
try
mean,
to
you the
build
one that
on
told
what
me
has
shit. That's the
already
name of
been
the
a
game.
dominant
That's the
first
name
half
of the
performance.
That's the name of the game, man. It's been like that
They
for.
got speed, like,
Look, Oregon, Elm Hunt. I've been playing football games, dynasties. Well, not dynasties, but like Madden franchises with that nigga since like Madden 17.
They get him on the ground, but
It's been speed this entire time. Like if you ain't got speed,
You know what's coming.
shit, good luck.
No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his
And then if
pads,
you do got
gets the
speed, just don't be like your boy, because I'm sorry, and I hope he in here to hear me say this. If I had them Georgia teams that motherfucker got, I would have never lost a game.
they'll leave it with him.
I have a decent natty or
And a
two.
nice
I would have never lost a game, bro. You let me get them, never would have lost a single fucking game.
The thing is, though, I found out how to recruit, though. I found out how to, like, really recruit. And for a lot of shit, I could beat him out there, too. So it's just like, wait till we start up 26 and we're all in equal footing.
Because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's
At the
not
ball.
the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break.
And I can't stand that too when these new cats be like, oh well, if we had regular teams, you wouldn't have beat me.
He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Yes, I would have. Like, bro, you suck.
Which your play style will be changed.
Yeah, like I said to Miami dude, yeah, your Wildcat the entire drive would have really done something to me if you had Ohio State or Bama. Like, you suck, bro.
So you're not like, if he had Ohio State, you wouldn't have Bama or Georgia or somebody.
Exactly.
Can the defense stop him again?
Soon as you fucking said that dumb shit, now my running back want to be hurt.
Now the pitch. And he takes it to the house.
He got one red bar and he still got in there. That's what I'm talking about.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bringing it back. He'll bring it out. It's Yates.
Oh, they gonna say he stepped out because he stepped on the white line.
Just have to do a better
He
job
didn't even
of
step
where
on
they
the
are
white.
on the field.
Oh my God.
That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to
See, I'm a normal person. I would, do the ugly nigga thing and blitz you all crazy, but I'm not gonna do that because I would have definitely thought the same thing.
From his end zone,
But if you throw a pick, that's on you.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive.
Hey man, shout out to that dumb returner. Bad field position, baby.
Every single play.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On second down, looking again to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Breeze. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Line gets set, first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's wrapped up after
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got a parlay. He got a parlay in or something.
He got a parlay. Yeah, he ain't showing no injury.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He'll ride his man on the option. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Why you?
Always have to run section plays, right? That always be up-tempo and fast and spread.
Why you think I'm only getting him the ball when he already in space?
You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
The option look. He'll toss it.
I actually did not mean to pitch it that time.
And the pummeling has started. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive.
Hey man, look at it on the bright side, man.
And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown.
It could be anybody else. If this was Ohio State, you know what I'm saying? You'd be pissed off right now because he'd be sitting here talking about some you could concede at half with his bitch ass.
Florida has the ball
You know,
back, and here comes the offense. if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something like you
big
know,
mistake,
bro.
man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer.
Yeah, Mitch, this is the first game after the L.
Seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game.
That's
So maybe you
hilarious.
get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Makes one man miss. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge.
Now, I hope you know,
Nice
like,
job. Nice play call by
when
the
football
offense.
season comes, I don't care if you volunteer, coaching, position coach, whatever. If I look up your team and they getting smacked, I'm gonna talk about you.
Gets it
I
out
actually feel good. I seen this is the first day I seen some of our team. Yeah, actually nice.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time.
Y'all out there getting smacked.
In the zone and make himself
Just know, because we gonna be in the Dynasty
Great job.
on 26. If y'all out there getting smacked, you gon' hear it from me.
And they weren't able
For
to make
sure.
the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand. I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, but just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
I hate this game so much. I felt a tight end was gonna come off the line, and they like, oh, just run into it, fuck it.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action and throw them the football for the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Madden. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchdown.
This the type of game you get right now, because I lost that bullshit ass game to my brother. So yeah.
This offense is really
Sorry, bud.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just...
He's off to the races. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day.
Hey, man, you got the recruits trying to put it all together.
But now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into the second level.
Things happen,
really
man.
giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Going up top on 1st down. Steps away. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Tackle was made after the 1st down.
Hey, your boy Burke said throw up the stream so he can call you a bum.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Let's go. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards.
Hell no, man.
23.
It's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Touchdown, Pitt. And the
yes, sir, big
guy.
guys.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead.
Yes, sir.
Defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage.
I don't know. I don't know where he came from. I can check after the game.
They finished the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Hey, all I know is I see him in the portal. I got him out the portal.
It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yes. He was with us.
The Gators sending the offense back
He's
to
my
work.
starting running back last year.
There's certainly still a hill to climb.
I lost
They've
those
got
last
to
2
make sure
games in my
these drives
championship
pay off.
contender.
Got a touchdown last
Damn,
time.
didn't give him that NIL he
And
wanted.
it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You got to blow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now
Hey man, you gotta send people and push your line away. When you do certain things happen. Come on now. You know how football works.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Like if you didn't throw that early, that was a sack.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They're going to throw it again. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
That was good.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio is...
Hey man, that just means we got heart, man. Because I don't.
But it feels like the tide may be turning.
I do not. Not on offense, not on defense. Nowhere to be found.
Capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply
Yeah, so that's a good.
and we're pounding.
I ain't even trying to be funny when I say this, but I genuinely don't know how y'all be losing to Auburn. Like, I lost to Auburn in the playoffs, so that's my second loss to him ever out of like damn near 20 games.
Bro, that really be it. Like, I've actually been cracking down on what he does offensively.
Like, anytime he's in a game with me, it's because I'm literally just doing dumb shit. So I'll be watching y'all, I'm like, how the fuck?
Now on the option. Now the toss. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And that's a welcome
I literally
sign.
just need him to not die for like a few more yards.
So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I can't explain to you what that was. I don't know.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Goes to the option. The pitch. Across the 45. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the route
That nigga's -3 speed and dying.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away.
If I have to get one because somebody left, I'll make sure I pick them myself.
Cause like I've been picking them myself, and like it never worked out. And then one year I forgot to pick them, and it was my offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, and the ones that they picked for me were better than
Getting some heat.
Like, I'll pick the architect that one, but like they don't let you, like they let you see the tree, but they don't let you see the tree. Like
yeah,
like you know what they are. Like I've had people where like I look at them and I'm like, oh shit, okay, they got motivator, they got animal recruiting, and then going motivator, it's like they have nothing in there for real. Like they just have it.
yeah. No, I'm picking low level. If you're a master motivator, I'm already picking you off the rip. But I'm automatically going motivator, and I will fire your ass for next year until I get the right one.
To get some completions here, because now trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got it down the left side, and they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Gators are on the move. Using the quick game. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They keep attacking through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And it's no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
Florida, 21.
I ain't gonna lie, if what happens on this next play happens, I low-key expect you to concede, because it's low-key about to be some bullshit.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done.
Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really
I told you it was gonna be some bullshit.
As they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
See, what a lot of people don't expect, because I've been running the ball so much, all I've been recruiting is speed at receiver. So next year, my whole receiving core is going to be 97 and up speed. A bunch of freshmen, sophomores, probably.
Points on the board just like that. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Oh, shit.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
What the
With
fuck?
the catch, it's Bryant. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Hey, man, just play defense and run the ball. That's how I approach shit.
Got his man.
What the fuck?
Oh, look out, there he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gator.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Florida, 28.
That QB could not play under pressure.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
They want to give me a kick return so bad, but they just won't let me have it.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more concerned.
Hey, man, he hurt, man. You ain't got to do all that,
I don't
man.
have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Whew. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space.
Man, he's supposed to
And the
fumble.
returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now adjusting. He'll let one go down the right side. And he'll make the catch at the 15.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
I ain't gonna lie. I think you talking about Auburn's D-line just kind of spooked your offensive line or something. My D-line ain't even that good.
Unloads it left. Holds it in. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so...
I don't care, bro. Cause what are they doing? Oh my God!
So he took a chance.
Well, what is they doing, bro? He did not get that.
Comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Panthers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got the back over the middle.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds.
No, I don't know where the ball was going.
I can't tell you what.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Boo, he's playing the pitch. Boo.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Block the motherfucker. What are y'all doing?
Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down. And now put him in a third and long
Touchdown.
situation. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, you'll have to
Oh, I didn't throw the ball, bro. Why didn't I throw the
defense gets
ball?
loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.